Good evening.
Good evening too.
How are you?
Fine, thanks for you.
Fine, thank you. Can you kindly introduce yourself?
Okay, cool. I'm JR, sponsor. So my name is Martin.
Okay.
Yeah, but my entertainment name is JR sponsor because I do sponsor some two artists that are Nature Entertainment Band. It's a band. It's not a record, but it's a band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since you have a band, can you tell us more about your band? What is so different about your band since you said it's not a record label? And why do you say it's not a record label?
Okay, thank you for the question. So one thing I'll tell about my band is something unique in a way that our band is called Nature.
Okay, nature,
Yeah.
like as in nature.
In nature, because the talent is there. The talent is there.
I can see you are more at the nature,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
the fire.
Nature, yeah, that's nature.
Okay.
So and then why it says it's not a record label is like we don't have a studio, a recording studio for ourselves. So that's why we say it's a band.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
like the name that we use because I got two artists under Nature, so I can use Nature Entertainment. They know, like it's us.
Okay.
So when we're gonna have a studio, we're gonna say Nature Records because by that time we have our studio set up.
Okay.
Right now we are not having a studio, so it's a band here.
All right.
Yeah, for now it's a band.
So, who are the artists that are recorded, or let me say, who are the artists that are signed under the Nature Entertainment?
Okay, as for now we got two.
Okay.
That's Chubby and Boss Kid.
Okay.
And now we want to finish up a deal with JDK.
Okay.
He's an artist who has been there also for some times in the industry now. So it's just like for us to have paperwork with him. So, but for now we are just like we are talking with him. We have not yet signed a contract with him. But for
Alright.
now we only have two artists under Nature Entertainment, Chub and Boss Kid.
Okay. So, if one wants to be signed under Nature Entertainments, are there any requirements?
On that one, there are some requirements. So number one is like the requirements that needs to meet to be under Nature Entertainments. Like you should provide us with a paper from NASCAM that you are registered as an artist with NASCAM.
All right. Now, when artists are registered under NASCAM, don't they have to put something under label, record label, something? What about if I go and register under NASCAM, but then they ask me information as to what record label are you under? If I put any record label there, yet I'm not in that record label, but I want to join your label, what will happen?
So with that one, we will automatically reject it because you are already under that.
Okay, but
record label.
that might be that when you go to NASCAM, they want you to be registered under a record label, or don't they ask for those requirements?
At NASCAM, they don't because they just want you as an artist to be registered under the Namibian Music Composing what you see. So there they don't ask about a record label. They ask you just to register as an artist. You don't need to be in a record label.
Okay.
So a record label is just for you to maneuver your music. It's like to take your music word. So, but if you as a single artist want to go and register, you just go. They won't ask for that question for a record label. You just say, I don't have a record label.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So what are the benefits that I will get if I have to be registered under that is a Nature Entertainment? Are there any benefits that I need to know before I want to join the group or the band?
There are a lot of benefits. Let me say, so when you are signed under Nature Entertainment, it means you are under us. You work for your royalties here. What I mean by this is like, so you don't need to stress about who to pay for your music, recordings, videos. So you are there as an artist. So as a career, you are an artist.
Okay.
You just, Nature Entertainment will pay for everything. So, and now when when the benefits comes in after releasing an album, so nature takes like
A certain
a
percent.
certain percent because
What percent do you
so
take?
we are different on 10%.
Okay.
Nature Entertainment takes 60 and an artist takes 40. It's a good thing
Okay.
if you can just hear from that.
So how long do you do your artist contracts for? Do you do 1 year, 3 months, 5 years, 10 years? How long? Or do you just say, okay, let's do a trial with this certain artist before we can do like how many years, or if we can keep them for life? And if I as an artist want to leave, am I sure to leave, or it's gonna be a lot of complications? Is it included in your contract?
Okay, I'll start by your question of like asking. You said like, are they some what? You said of what? Your first question?
For example, I want to join your record label.
Yeah.
How many years
Oh, okay. Thank
is
you.
the contract? Do you determine, or is there a trial?
We normally we don't do any trial with us. We don't like say maybe after this then we get into the deal. It's not like that with us. So when you're up for business, we just say the minimum that we do is a 6 month, and then the maximum we can go is 1 year. The
Okay.
minimum is 6 months.
So
and then
after that 1 year or 6 months, if I as an artist have not proven that I'm serious, do you terminate the contract, or am I allowed to leave?
we terminate because the contract says all. But if we see that you have bring something on the table, we sign another one. But if not, we terminate it because the contract's now over. So we will not even, you will not lose, we will not lose. The contract is over. So done deal.
How do you determine that an artist is good enough to keep in your record label?
It's like, how do we determine if an artist
Is good enough to
Okay.
keep in your label?
One thing that we do is like the presence in the studio. If you are ready, let me say, because yes, we are saying we're still a band. We are going studios to different studios. Month we have to record. Monthly, in each month you record. Yeah. So if you don't, we can see you are not serious. But if you are up for recording, you are part of us. But if you are not coming up with that one, we can see you are not serious. Every month you record
Okay.
2 songs. The minimum is 2.
Okay.
The maximum you can go on, but the minimum 2 songs per month. So then we see you are up for that.
All right. So who are the bigger artists that you want to work with besides the Namibian artists? Are there any other artists that you want to work with like out of Namibia? Like, for example, Botswana, Angola, South Africa. Are there other artists that you want to record with?
Okay, currently it's because we have to follow like the right of channel, because communication is the key, as they say. So as for now, us working out of Namibia, we still don't have any communication to other artists that we want to work with. But as if I say like, who are the artists that we want to work with, is like, number one, we want one of our songs to be produced by Master KG, as is one of the biggest artists right now, biggest DJ worldwide. You have seen the latest music video that he did. He produced the beat and then he sent it to David Guetta to finish, and then Akon came to feature in that. So Master KG is one of them. And then we want to work with those guys from Open Mic Productions. So Open Mic, you are talking about like the likes of Prince Benza, Makaz is them, Bongo Beats, and then the likes of this lady who featured
Makati.
No, not Makazi, no, Mkebo.
All right.
Yeah, as for now, we don't have any communication. The moment we got the right of communication to them, those are the guys that we want to work with.
All right. So we are almost on the end of our interview. But how do you describe yourself as a manager to the Nature Entertainment, you being JR Junior.
Okay, thank you. I describe myself as a manager who's like fairness. When I say about fairness, I talk about like understanding each other ideas. So managing two artists like a Joe is something that you need to focus, because this one will say no, I want this one. This one, no, I want. So what we normally do is like I put all my artists in the lane so that they understand, so that and like everybody's ideas accepted here.
Okay.
So and then punctuality in my band is number one. When I say let's do this and you are not up for it, I don't work like that. I work with punctuality and fairness, integrity. Integrity is like the quality of the truth that you people give me. If I say, so you guys ask about, let me say Ali the Mini King, the studio session. So ask about the book, and then you tell me the time so that we go there. If you guys fails, I don't work like that. Integrity,
right.
the quality of the truth. If you are telling me maybe at 2, and then I call you at 2 and say no, at 3, we don't work like that as a manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's beautiful. All right, now besides being a manager to your duos that are Boss Kid and Chubby, what else would you want to tell us about yourself? What is your profession, and what do you do besides being a artist manager or management? What else do you like doing besides managing them? Do you have family? Do you have a job? What do you like doing on free time?
Okay, let me start by like what do I do in life? Myself is a professional teacher. That's my job. That's where I get my income, my monthly income as a teacher. So, but what I like doing when I'm on my spare time is like searching for the information about music in general. So as I talk right now, I'm dreaming of like to have my company of a video film, like video film company.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the dream that I have, like to have my company which shoots music videos or maybe videos at the weddings and stuff like that. That's one of my dreams.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. We are so pleased to have you here, and we hope to hear more from you as a manager. We would want to hear more good music. We would want to hear what your artists have, got to offer us. Can you tell us a little bit? Does your artists, do they have a EP or a album, or how many tracks have they so far? What track can you say? Okay, let me say this. What track can you say would put you on the Nama Awards? Just one track that you can think about from your artists.
Okay, thank you for the questions. So I will start by your last question of saying which song will put us on Nama Awards.
Yes.
So right now, I can say politics.
Okay, what does politics talk about?
So in this song of politics, it talks about the corrupted leaders that are ruling us worldwide. We find leaders who got dictatorship manners and they govern the country nicely. We find democracy leaders, but they treat us unfair. So politics normally talks about like what the leaders tells us before we elect them. So leaders say, no, vote me because I'll do this and this and this.
Yes.
And then in politics, we have like, it even starts with a quote by one of our African leader. It even starts with that quote, like the intro of the song.
Okay, what does the quote say?
So instead of like monkeys ruling our country, let the true leaders lead our country. If such monkeys leads our country, at least they'll only steal bananas. You see, that's how it says.
Okay.
So monkeys must they eat bananas. So then those are the fake leaders. Yes. Now in politics, we have expressed like our bad feeling towards our leaders that are leading us into a wrong way. You are a leader, you are stealing the economy. So we don't want such leaders. So that music can take us to Nama because it talks about the truth. Okay, it was sang in English. Most of the verses, even the chorus of the song was in English.
Okay.
So anybody can understand in Namibia. So
Alright.
that's why I say it can take us to number ones. It's a song which got like the energy and the message for every Namibian child, for every Namibian person, and African child too, and then worldwide. It can be played in any part of the world. Yes.
What is the genre that your group, or let me say your band, is mostly focused on?
Okay, thank you for the question. We are based much into Afropop.
Afropop.
Afropop, that's the genre we
Who
focus.
are the producers that you have so far worked with?
So far, we worked with Ali, the Mini King,
Okay.
one of the biggest producers in the room right now. Daliju, also one of the biggest producers. And then the Namibian producer of the year in 2019, DJ Chronics.
All right.
Yes.
That's quite big.
And Kachazi. Kachazi also. We have worked with him.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have come to the end of our interview. Do you have any last words that you might want to give Mr. Nature Entertainment, since we are around your fire, which I like? It's very nice, traditional, you know. It looks very nice. Is there any last words that you maybe want to give out to the public, especially to those who are upcoming artists who want to follow the footsteps as your two artists, or somebody out there who wants to manage a duo or a band just like you? Any last words?
Okay, thank you. The last words that I can give to the upcoming artists out there is like, talent is something from God. So when you see yourself like you are capable of doing that, please try to look for some ways where you can get help of.
Okay.
So because somebody will realize that no, this person got talent. That's how I got these two artists also. I've seen like, no, these guys, if I work with them, at least they're gonna make it in life. Maybe that's what God have given you. So I try to look for help and you're gonna make it, and try to be humble. So it doesn't mean if you got talent then you show off. It's not like that. Be humble. Teamwork is the number one thing here. When you work together, you're gonna make it. So and that is the only thing that I can tell you is like teamwork.
Right.
Yeah, teamwork is the number one thing, and understanding each other.
Okay.
And try to be yourself. Even though you are good, try to be yourself.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so this is DJ Macaroni around the fire of Nature Entertainment. I am reporting live, and I should say I am super warm right now because of the fire that Mr. Junior just created right here. Thank you so much, Mr. Junior, for coming through in, or let me say, thank you for inviting me to your fire. Yeah, thank you so much, and I wish you all the best of luck when it comes to making the fire and making your band the fire band. From me, DJ Macaroni, it is good night.